Take it. Yeah, cheers. Focus.
It's hard to do without water.
Just be a druggie. We don't need water, we're freaks. This is pretty close. It's 50 miles, but it's all highway. You guys sell supplements? Where do you park?
In the parking lot.
You guys sell BCAs?
He's not gonna stop.
Watch.
Thank you, sir. Get big! Oh, I heard the crackles. Hey, Lay. Get big.
Have any of you been here before? I'm assuming no.
I've been here.
No, you have?
Yeah, I've been here.
No, we're from Pennsylvania, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was a fake accent?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's why I laughed a little bit.
What's going on, my YouTube family? My name is Matt Greggo. For those of you in the channel, I'm an IFBB Pro and a worldwide fitness coach, and so we are at a different environment today. Traveled a little bit like an hour away. We're at a gym called Power Build in King of Prussia, so going to be hitting a chest day. We hit chest earlier in the week, but this is more of our pump day, so really excited to get this chest improvement coming because, as I said in the previous video, we might have some shows on the horizon, so things are kind of getting a little bit weird right now. Things are getting different, so that's all I gotta say. Stay tuned because exciting things are coming. But before we get into this workout, we're gonna get some subs in. I'm gonna do magnify. I'm gonna do 6 caps. That's a serving size, by the way. That's 6.
6 capsules is 1 serving.
Yeah. If you do that, you get big.
Get big.
Also, 1 second. To the comment who said that I should make a t-shirt that says "Get Big" on it, I'm gonna work on that. That's a good idea. So, also, gonna get the wrecked pre-workout in there. We got the bomb popsicle flavor. One of my favorites. Huh?
Is that like a rocket pop?
Yeah, it's fire. It's very sweet, so if you like sweet pre-workouts, it's the way to go. Patience.
Code Greggo.
Code Greggo. Boom. That's what's going to be the pre-workout formula today. If you do want to cop anything from Huge Supplements, Code Greggo sets you 10% off. Drug Sports Me. If you use that code, send me a message so I can make sure I follow you back and send you a personal thank you. So make sure you do that because a lot of people use my code for Raw Gear and Huge and they never tag me. So I never know like who uses the code. I can't even say thank you or show gratitude.
Man, you gotta show love back.
Gotta show love back to my people. Appreciate y'all.
Right.
But anyway, we're gonna get this chest workout in. Stay tuned, it's gonna be a good one.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival.
So we've had emergency. I forgot my creatine, but it's all good. I'm gonna take them right now.
Good work.
Now I can get big. I got my creatine.
Face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival.
All right, so I had a good workout at Power Build. We traveled a little bit to go to that gym. They have really good lighting setup, so it was good for content. But here's something that I wanted to talk about because I feel like it's something that can help a lot of people. In my experience, can help somebody. I think it's very beneficial. So I made that video where I kind of made my return to YouTube, and I said, you know, I didn't really say anything. I didn't say what happened. I didn't really go into detail about anything. And I had some people say they wanted to know what happened, and I was not going to talk about anything, but I figured that what I went through, maybe one of you all or somebody else did, and it could be a benefit to you to get better in your process or whatever it may be. So I'm just gonna kind of go into my experience and just explain it, like I said, to help you all any way I can. So I got my pro card in November of 2020. It seems like a long time ago. I guess it's not that long ago. But I got my pro card then. It was like such a surreal moment for me because I was working towards that moment for so long, and so much like time, effort, money, dedication, like the vision finally came to fruition. It was surreal. And after that, my life kind of just like skyrocketed. Things just clicked. Like I literally, my social media grew, my coaching grew, like everything grew. I got an apartment that was awesome with my goose, obviously. I bought a fucking awesome car. I bought an Audi RS5. So many amazing things happened, and things were just like, you know, skyrocketing. Obviously I got my pro debut and I got third, and it was amazing. But in that process, after I got my pro card, I just kept on going and going and going and going and never stopped, and never even took a second to realize what was going on. Like the success that I had, the things I was building, the things that were going in the right direction, I never even took a second to realize that. And I feel like that was one of my biggest issues, is I never just sat back and said, you know what, I accomplished this, like so much. You know, I've made these visions I've had come to life. And I never just, even like right now, I never sat back and said, hey, damn, wow, man, you accomplished a lot. It was always, you know, on to the next thing. And if you see me at the gym in my area, you say, what's wrong with this guy? He's like so focused. Is like, I am literally always thinking about the next step, always. Even when I'm working out and talk to anybody, not because I'm an asshole, just because I'm always thinking about the next step. Like every rep is working towards something bigger. So kind of how I am. I'm working on improving that because I don't think it's good at the same time to do that. It's just kind of how I am. But to build on that, I did my shows after my pro debut. It didn't go too well. It was like my sign to kind of shut it down and just focus on building back up. I just kept on going for more things. My coaching grew a lot, exploded. I had so many clients. I was trying to build the social media up. I was putting so much pressure on social media and everything while my coaching was blowing up, and it was just like, I didn't have much free time. Like I was working myself to the bone. Like I was never thinking about a vacation or anything. It was just work, 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 work. You know, I never took a step back, which you're gonna find is a common trend with me, and just realize like, wow, like you're accomplishing a lot right now. So that puts us at about like August, I would say September, about 2 months after my last show of the season for my rookie year. And I had these stomach issues developing, and it was really odd. I couldn't eat, getting worse and worse, and I just kind of blew it off. I just thought, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm just having, you know, I'm force feeding. I've done that in the off seasons previously, so it was like, it wasn't as alarming. I probably, like, you know, looking back now, I was like, yo, there's things going on that you weren't realizing that you need to address, and I just didn't address it. So we're in August, and I had a couple of athletes doing shows, things were going on, was super busy with coaching, and I just couldn't eat. I was like forcing meals down, but it wasn't that bad. And then we get to September, it got worse, and I just like, I remember like saying like, what the hell is going on? Like, this is not normal. Like I usually have a good appetite, my digestion is usually pretty good, and I just couldn't eat. And my bowels were not regular at all. My anxiety started to pick up then, because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, like I am a professional bodybuilder. I don't make my living off of bodybuilding, but bodybuilding helps me, you know, expand my reach in various ways to make more money and to further my career. So like the fact that I'm not able to eat my meals and not able to train as hard as I'd like to because I'm not eating the meals, like that's a problem. So like my mind was going like a million miles per hour, which it always does. So I was like, yo, what the hell am I gonna do? I gotta eat these meals, but they're not going down. So that went on for most of September, and October was really rough for me. I couldn't eat pretty much at all. I would eat like 200 grams of rice, 6 ounces of chicken. I'd be sitting there for like 45 minutes, which is not common for me, because if you see my full day of eatings, like 250 grams of rice, 6 ounces of chicken, that goes down like nothing. So that was no good. So we're pretty much at my birthday now, which is like the end of October, and my anxiety was just at like, it was just super high. Like I was just so stressed out, even though I didn't have a reason to. You know, like life was really good. I was killing it financially, but my stress, like my anxiety was through the roof, because like I said, the meals just weren't going down. I couldn't train the way I wanted to. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, I gotta like level up so I can make like my impact next year. You know, like 2022 is coming up. I gotta make this like something memorable. Like I got my pro card and things skyrocketed. Like I can't stop the momentum. So we're at November now, and my stomach is like horrendous. Like I'm throwing up. I can't eat. I literally can't eat at all. Like every morning I wake up and start throwing up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like that's when I was like really starting to stress out. My anxiety was like absolutely terrible. Like imagine you wake up and you just throw up. You're like, what the hell's going on? Like that's not the way you want to start a day. You know, you're supposed to wake up, have positive thoughts, thinking about like, you know, how you're gonna attack the day, not start the day and throw up. So that was not something that I was looking forward to every day. And it was like clockwork. Wake up, you know, drink water, eat the meal, throw it up. And I was just so concerned. So I started to go to, you know, doctors for my stomach, and they had inflammation, all these things going on. They're pretty much saying like, you have the inflammation levels of like an old man for some reason in your gut, which I never had the problem before in my life. And that, I couldn't understand that. Also a big thing to realize is that when your gut and your digestion is messed up, it affects your brain. So my anxiety was through the roof. I couldn't really like process information the way like I can now. Like I could sit back now and like think about things rationally. I never had anxiety in my life, ever. So I didn't really know what that was. So it was just like things slapping me all at once, like the stomach, the anxiety. It was like things just hitting me back to back to back. So November, super rough. Like usually like the previous Thanksgivings, I was like so grateful. I would just sit back and like think about all the blessings in my life. And like for this one, I was just like, just not me. And that really was like kind of sad, because Thanksgiving was always kind of like my time to like, that was the one time of the year I took a step back and thought about how grateful I was for everything going on in my life. And this Thanksgiving, well, this past one, I couldn't really think about that. December came, and that was like really the hardest month of my life, like by far. Like I was, and like we'll see a trend here is December I made the most money of my life by far. Made the most money like by far. But mentally, I just wasn't me. Like that just shows you that you can make the most money in the world and it doesn't mean shit. That does not mean a damn thing, because I made so much money in December, but I was not happy. I was feeling like shit. I wasn't myself. It didn't matter. None of the amount of money could have mattered at that point. To be completely honest, the hardest month of my life. I cried a lot. I couldn't, you know, really think about anything positive. I was just stressing on my mind, thinking I was losing everything I worked for, and that was just like, it was such a shitty feeling, you know, like you're trying to build up your legacy and make something great, and you're just at a battle. So that was most of December for me. I tried to go to a doctor to, you know, fix my anxiety, and I got depressed from that, of course. And these are things I never dealt with. I never dealt with anxiety or depression, but it seems like in today's world, there's a lot of that. You know, a lot of people are stressed out, depressed. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm coming on here in talking about it because I want you all to realize I'm a human. We all go up, we all go down. Like, that's part of life. Like, just because, you know, you see your influencers, they're living life, their best life, they might be going through shit, you don't know. We all go through stuff. Whether you have 1 million followers, you got 10 followers, we all go through the same stuff. Like, it's not just, that's not just how life is. Like, you don't have 1 million followers, whatever you have, and life's perfect. No, you go through stuff. When you go down, you go up. That's the biggest thing you gotta realize. So, finish off 2021. The beginning of that year was incredible. The ending was just like, just so confused. Like, mentally, there were so many things going on, and 2022 in my mind going into it, I was like, yo, what the hell is gonna happen? And that's obviously in January, I kind of like disappeared from social media. I couldn't really post. I couldn't really think about posting. I was trying to work on myself, and it was like a battle to try to get myself out of this place I was in. It was the hardest thing in my life by far. Like, it was the hardest battle that I honestly thought I wasn't ever gonna get out of. Like, I literally thought I was gonna be stuck in that mental, like, prison, that the feelings I was in. Like, I thought I was gonna be there forever. And thank God, you know, by the grace of God, that I have people in my life that care about me and help me get out of it, because without them, I don't know where the hell I'd be, to be honest with you. If you have those people in your life who are there for you and support you, you know, that's what matters most. Like, not about money, not about any of that shit. Those people who are there for you, that's what matters. And that's the biggest thing I learned. When you have people who are, like, generally there to care about you, that's what it means most, because without them, I don't know where the hell I'd be. And obviously I'm here now posting again. Mentally right now, I feel like I'm in one of the best places in my life, where I have like this spark to be the best me possible, to post more content, to be the best bodybuilder I can, to be the best coach I can, but to most importantly, to enjoy fucking life again. Something I didn't do for so long, for years, because I was so focused on the next thing. I'm doing that right now. I'm focused on the next thing, but I'm making sure I'm living in the present as well. It's so easy in this lifestyle to get caught up in what's next and what's next, to not even realize what's right there in front of you and what's going on in that moment. So that's one thing that I've worked on a lot, and I feel like I've made tremendous progress with, is that I'm more present. And the fact that I'm more present, I feel like it's gonna show in everything I do. From being a better coach, to being a better athlete, to being a better content creator, it's gonna show. I can already see it in my physique. I can already see it in my communication with my clients. I can already see it with the content I'm making, and with, you know, with Nestor and everything, that things are gonna be the best they've ever been. Does it suck that I had to go through the hardest part of my life to get here? Yeah. But you never know why God throws certain things your way. They may suck at the moment, but you never know, maybe leading you up for something bigger. And that's something that I think this haul happened for, is for something bigger. You know, to live more present, to enjoy life, to, you know, just be more happy with what's going on. I've been so wrapped up in money and shit like that I didn't even realize, like, the blessings that I had. My biggest message with this is to just be present and to be grounded and to realize what you have, because everything you have is a blessing. No matter how small it is, no matter how little it is, it's a blessing, because you don't know how, like, fast it could be gone. Honestly, I should have lost a lot of things in my life, but I didn't, because God obviously said that is not your path. I'm very blessed and very lucky, and I hope that this video helps some of you all, whether it's business, bodybuilding, whatever it is. I hope it helps you if you're in a dark place to get help and get out of it, because you can. I am proof that you can get out of that dark place and come out of it better than ever. It may be, you know, hard while you're in it, but you'll get out of it. That's the biggest thing. So I hope this helped you all. It's pretty hard for me to open up about shit like this, to be honest with you, but I think it is important to do, because it's part of my story. And most importantly, I think it helped you all, because that's one of the things I'm trying to do, is I want to help people. So if any of you watch this and it resonated with you and helps you, please let me know. Message me on Instagram, in the comment section, whatever. I want to know. Like, I want to know if you're going through something and there's any way I can help you, because I really, truly do care about you all who support me, because without you all, you know, I can't really do what I do to the level I do it. So I appreciate you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do like to do these kind of talks, you know. I think they're important, and I'm going to do a lot more of them. there's a lot of things on the horizon, so you should be very excited. I do have some shows forecast right now, trying to figure out which ones to do exactly, but that's coming for sure. So prep vlogs, prep training series, all that's coming. So stay tuned. But that's gonna do it for me today. My YouTube family, peace.